Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for a 6-month review of the Seiko 5 Mount Fuji, reference SRP 783. So this was one of 3 watches that Seiko made after the 2013 naming of Mount Fuji as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. 3 very beautiful pieces. And directly looking at the watch, immediately kind of that showpiece is that amazing Guilloche dial. If you've been following along the channel, you know how much I love Guilloche watches. So the Cocktail Time Starburst dial and the Grand Seiko Tatami matte dial. But so this is a Seiko 5, which is kind of near the entry level of Seiko's watches, but by no means is this anything crappy. The value proposition of Seiko 5 here is just incredible. So if I can get some zoom and focus action happening, you guys can check out that dial. It's this really nice kind of waveform, repeated waveform. Like in different lights, it really switches up and has this 3D effect. And I'm not sure if you can see how it's kind of broken up into little triangular sections. So I have read on the forums and stuff that apparently it's supposed to be representative of if you were standing at the tip of the mountain, and when you look down you kind of see the triangular, the sides, if that makes sense. Beautiful printed Guilloche dial, like really nice crisp white. We have that Seiko 5 Sports logo at the top, and also the limited edition automatic and 100 meters at the bottom. To be honest, I think it's probably one of my dislikes. It may be a little busy with having all of that on there, especially the limited edition. Probably don't need to have that on the front, because as we'll check out the back later, there's a really nice special ring on the inside of the open case back where it has limited edition Mount Fuji anyway. Other than that, at every 5-minute marker there's a really nice loomed indices, and I'll throw in a shot later on of the loom of the watch, which is also quite nice. And just kind of little red accents that kind of complement the really nice blue color, the blue and the white of the watch. So you have the sports limited edition, and also this really cool 5 on the tip, or the end of the second hand. Just a little nice ornamental design piece there. Other than that, got the compass bezel. Really very nice design. I think, although there's a lot of numbers, I don't think it looks too busy when you do look at it. Smooth movement. I think the one disappointment I have is it's a little offline from the chapter ring on the inside. So if you look down, so at the moment I've got it positioned right at the 12 marker with the N, but then if you look at the 6 and the south marker, they're a little bit misaligned. But look, at a piece that's only that I got for about $200 or so, I'm really not complaining there. So the watch itself, the movement inside is the ever reliable 4R36, a robust 24 joule movement, beating at 21,600 vibrations per hour. Really nice open case back on the watch, so you can kind of see that the movement in action. I've still got the sticker on there. I might as well take it off. As I was saying before, you have that really nice inner ring on the open case back. So Mount Fuji as the World Heritage Limited Edition. So whether we need it on the front and the back, probably I would say you can take it off the front, but it's not a big deal. Just have the Hardlex crystal on the back, looking after the case there. On the side, the crown, just pretty standard, unsigned crown. Not too small, not too big. I think it fits just right. But now if you look at the color, that's a beautiful kind of like a sand-blasted matte grey. And I think it goes really nicely with that kind of teal or like light blue color that the watch has. Just overall, just looking at the case itself, it's complemented really nicely with these kind of angular lugs. which give it kind of a really nice, sharp, sleek look on the wrist. Yeah, you know what, while we're talking about it, I might as well just throw it on and show you what the wrist shot looks like. So the dial itself is 44 millimeters across. So for me, sorry, let me get some zoom out action so you can see that. So for me, my wrist is about 6 to 6.5 inches. So at 44 millimeters, this does sit a little big for me, I think. But no doubt, very, very comfortable. So it comes with this really nice blue rubber strap. It's comfortable. It is a little stiff. And also, it's a little bit long as well. So if you see that I'm wearing it, you see this little nib just like pops up at the end. So yeah, what I would have liked to see, maybe if they had like a dual buckle. So they've got one, but you know, you can kind of put one at the end and one in the middle. It kind of would have held the whole strap down. Just on the buckle there, nice kind of etched Seiko, just Seiko in there, and that similar kind of matte grey finish happening there. It does sit a little high on the wrist, so it is 13 millimeters, which is quite high. But then again, this is a sports watch, meant for more casual occasions. So, but it's not really a hindrance at all. Quite comfortable on the wrist. Crown doesn't really dig into the backhand, which is quite nice. But yeah, overall fits really, really nicely. So yeah, I mean, Seiko at all price points. It's as you've seen on the channel, we have Grand Seiko, Seiko JDM, so the Saab 065 cocktail time, and even the Seiko 5 here. But yeah, they're all different levels and different price points, but the amount of watch and the value proposition you get, even in those different stages, is just incredible. And I think, look, this is a $200 and something piece. In-house automatic movement 4R36. Really, really nice finishing, beautiful, beautiful dial. What more could you want? And I think sometimes when people look at Seiko, they go, "Oh, it's just a Seiko, right?" Which is a little disappointing for me to hear. And I guess, look, the company has suffered from its own success in the quartz watch market. So people look around at any kind of local jeweler that you go to, and there's tons of different Seiko quartz models, chronographs that are there for sale and that you can buy, all relatively cheap, very good quality. But that kind of perception transitions into the kind of automatics that they have, even from the lower end all the way up into the higher end Grand Seiko, or even more so like Credor and things like that, which are premium watches. But yeah, I mean, for a price point, if anyone's looking at getting their first automatic piece, and don't want to break the bank or anything, Seiko 5 definitely is the way to go. So this is a Seiko 5 Sports version. So the classical Seiko 5, you'd usually have the angled crown at the 4, and the other 4 parameters that make up the Seiko 5 mantra. But yeah, you look at people that go out and buy fashion brand watches for $600, $700, $800, with cheap quartz movements in them. The finishing on those are not spectacular either, but you're just praying for a brand name. So just people out there, or tell your friends, don't overlook Seiko, because they make really, really good pieces. If you're looking to get in at the entry level, even at the automatic or even quartz, pick up a Seiko. Let's try and break that perception of, oh, it's just a Seiko. But anyway, enough rambling, venting about that from me. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful watch. Really enjoyed it over the last 6 or so months so far. Probably haven't been wearing it too much lately, just because I've got the cocktail time and I've been throwing a whole bunch of straps on that, which has been a lot of fun. But yeah, overall the finish of this watch, spectacular. the loom is great, so at the end of this video I'll chuck in a little loom time lapse, about a 10-minute time lapse, and you'll be able to see kind of the really nice intense, has this really nice intense lime color, which looks really great against that white background of the dial. Yeah, kind of a 10-minute time lapse of the loss of the loom color. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, obviously got the day date function, and this one that I picked up actually in Singapore. Shout out to Michael at JT's fabulous products. I think this is maybe the Middle East version, but it has the Arabic day wheel and obviously the date there. I think it's a pretty cool little thing. So my other watches, so obviously the Paddy Turtle has kind of the Spanish and the kanji date wheel, so I thought that was a little kind of nice little thing that added to the collection. But yeah, I think overall that's about it. A few points that I didn't like about the watch, as I've mentioned, but yeah, overall very fine piece. Would definitely recommend Seiko 5 to any of my friends or anyone out there looking to get their first automatic watch. And there's a lot of watch fam out there know Seiko 5 can be a gateway. It's like a gateway drug into automatic pieces, and then getting more higher end stuff. Yes, it happened to me a little bit. But anyway, it's just for a love of watches we have, and for the art and science of timekeeping. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick review of the Seiko 5 Sports. Yeah, don't forget to like the video, drop a comment below if you have any suggestions or comments going forward. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Much more content is being filmed, and we'll throw that up. And also, yeah, don't forget to hit me up we can connect for some watch photography on the Instagram. So the account handle is at Le Cocktail Time. So LECOCKTAILTIME. Finally got there in the end. And yeah, I'll follow you guys back. Just let me know that you are coming through from the YouTube. But yeah, anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye, YouTube.